What is up, you beautiful people out there on the internet? It is I, Michael Shockman, here with our next episode of our Season 4 of D&D 5e Simplified, where we cover the feats in the Player's Handbook. Last time we left off, we had just finished off the first section of 3 sections of the feats, having covered 2 individual little chapters. In this next one, we're going to be covering in the second section, or at least the first part of it, in the H through P feats, because there's a lot of them. And we're going to be diving right into it here really quick. Really quick before we do, please be sure to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. Also be sure to ring that bell icon so you never miss an episode. It helps out immensely with the algorithm here on YouTube, so thank you so much. Last but not least, please be sure to follow the links down in the description. You know what they do, you know where they go, you know what to do. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. With that out of the way, guys, let's dive into today's feats. Give me one quick second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Gotcha. 15 of them. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so first we're going to be starting in the H through P. We're going to be starting with Healer. As a healer, you are an able physician, allowing you to mend wounds quickly and get your allies back in the fight. You gain the following benefits. When you use a healer's kit to stabilize a dying creature, you can also add, the creature also regains 1 hit point. As an action, you can spend one use of your healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it. Some people may just want to make that an even 10, depending on your DM rules. I prefer to do that, but that's just me. Plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit die. The creature can't regain any hit points from this feat again until it finishes a short or long rest. Next, we have Heavily Armored. Prerequisite, you must have proficiency with medium armor. When you have trained to master the use of heavy armor, gaining the following benefits. You get to increase your strength score by 1 up to a maximum of 20, and you get proficiency with heavy armor. Next, we have Heavy Armor Master, which is kind of cool. You can use your heavy armor to deflect strikes that would kill others. You gain the following benefits. Increase your strength score by 1 to a maximum of 20. While you are wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that you take from non-magical attacks are reduced by 3. I would honestly say that Heavy Armor Master, rather than reducing it by 3, I would say that you would give you resistance to it. Not reducing it by 3, but giving you resistance to it. That's what I would say. But that's my personal ruling as a DM. Next, we have Inspiring Leader. You must have, as a prerequisite, Charisma of 13 or higher. You can spend 10 minutes inspiring your companions, shoring up their resolve to fight. When you do so, choose up to 6 friendly creatures, which, by the way, include yourself, or which can include yourself, within 30 feet of you who can see or hear you, and who can understand you. Each creature can gain temporary hit points equal to your level plus your charisma modifier. A creature can gain temporary hit points from this feat, or can't gain temporary hit points from this feat until it has finished a long rest until it has finished a short or long rest afterwards. Okay, yeah, that's 4. Next we have Keen Mind, which you have a mind that can track time, direction, and detail with uncanny precision. You gain the following benefits. Increase your intelligence score by 1 to a maximum of 20. You always know which way is north. You always know the number of hours left left before the next sunrise or sunset, and you can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the past month. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. This one is a big one, as far as I know, for like mages and intellectual types in D&D, which is kind of cool. Okay, so last but not least, I believe that's last but not least. Let me check here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we still have 2 more. Uh, Lightly armored, you have trained to master the use of light armor, gaining the following benefits: increase your strength score or dexterity score by 1 up to a maximum of 20, and you gain proficiency with light armor. Next, we have Linguist. This is a really good one for role playing and otherwise purposes. You have studied languages and codes, gaining the following benefits: increase your intelligence score by 1 up to a maximum of 20. You learn 3 languages of your choice fluently. You can, and last but not least, you can ably create ciphers. Others can't decipher a code you create unless you teach it to them, uh, um, or they succeed on an intelligence check. DC equals your intelligence score plus your proficiency bonus. Uh, or they use magic to decipher it, which is kind of interesting. That's a really good one. Last but not least, we have Lucky. You have inexplicable luck that seems to kick in at just the right moment. This is a really broken feat, and I know a lot of DMs that don't allow it in their games. I personally love it as a player, but I can understand why DMs don't like it. You have 3 luck points. Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You can choose to spend one of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. You choose which of the d20s is used for the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. Roll a d20 and then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours. If more than one creature spends a luck point to influence the outcome of the roll, the points cancel each other out. No additional die are rolled. You regain your expended luck points when you finish a long rest, which is quite interesting. Anyway, guys, I will say that Lucky is probably one of the best player options for a feat, and probably one of the most hassle-ish and time-consuming and just pain in the butt feats for a DM. I'm just gonna say that. But that's gonna about cover it for today's session of things. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure, as I said before, to follow the links down in the description. You know what they do, you know where they go, you know what to do. I'm Michael Schockman. I've been your host and commentator. Stay tuned for next week when we cover the second section of this chapter of feats. And until next time, guys, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.